Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve. So I've had a lot of requests from not only family and friends, but also from some of you guys out there to show you how I like to cook steaks inside the kitchen. So obviously, if you follow my channel, you know that I do pretty much 99% of my cooking outside on the grill. But a lot of people, either are in a situation where they don't have a grill, or maybe they just don't like to grill, whatever it is. And they just prefer to cook inside the kitchen. So the great thing is that you can cook an amazing steak inside the kitchen. Obviously they do that at restaurants all the time, really high-end steakhouses and things like that. What I'm going to be showing you how to do is my preferred method. It's a reverse sear that I've showed you guys how to do outside on some of my grills, but we're going to do this with the oven and then a cast iron skillet. I bought some massively thick New York strips that we're going to cook up, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so when you're going to be doing a reverse sear, one of the first things you want to do is make sure you get some super thick steak, since we're going to be cooking low and slow in the oven first and just slowly bringing up that temperature and then searing on the finish. It just works so much better when you have a nice thick steak. I ran across these beast New York strips. These guys are about 1.5 inches thick. They're just enormous. They're on sale for $5.99 a pound. So I jumped on that. And all you want to do is just take some kosher salt, and we want to salt both sides fairly liberally. All right, and flip them over. And for those of you that may be new to this process, what this is doing is that the meat is going to basically draw the salt into the center of the meat, and so it's going to provide some extra flavor, and it's going to help tenderize it. And so what we're going to do is, after you've got both sides nice and salted, these are going to sit out at room temperature for anywhere between 45 minutes and 1 hour. Okay, so I let these strips set out for 1 hour at room temp. So at this point, it's time to put these in the oven. So we're going to go ahead and give a nice little sprinkle of crushed black pepper on both sides. Okay, so now what I've done, you want to take a wire rack so you can get these elevated off your pan, so you just have some nice airflow going underneath there. That's just going to help with a nice even cook. And then the single most important part of this reverse sear method is using a high accuracy food thermometer. So we're going to be using the ThermoWorks Chef Alarm. Since these steaks are basically almost identical in size, I'm just going to take my food probe here and just slide it straight into the middle of that guy right there. Okay, so again, our oven is preheated to 250 degrees. We're just going to go ahead and get our steaks in. All right, then we're going to go ahead and get our probe connected here to our Chef Alarm. All right, and so you can see here I've got the high alarm set to 115 because that's when I want to pull these, and we'll pull them out and get our cast iron screaming hot for that finishing sear. So we'll pick back up in just a bit. Okay guys, so it has been right at 45 minutes and the Chef Alarm is reading out at 115 degrees. So we're going to go ahead and pull these bad boys and let those sit for a second, and then we're going to get our cast iron skillet cranked up to just searing hot temp. Okay guys, we have our cast iron skillet just raging hot, and I'm going to be using about 1/4 cup of grapeseed oil. And then we're going to go ahead and get these guys in here. Just like that. All right, so let me turn this fan off just for a second so you can hear me. So about every 30 seconds, I'm going to give these a flip, and then I'm going to be monitoring these very closely with my Thermopin. And so each flip, I'll just come in here and give it a quick little read. All right, I just flipped them again. Now we're gonna add some butter. These are just about done. And just continue to flip. All right, these are about 130. And so I'm gonna go ahead and pull these. All right, then what I like to do right here on the finish is just put a little pat of butter on top and let that melt in just for about 30 seconds or so. All right, so it only took about 30 seconds for that butter to melt, and you instantly wanna serve these. So let's go ahead and take a look. You can just see how gorgeous that came out. Show you that right there. Oh my gosh, look at that color. So you have this just amazing, nice little sear on the outside, but just tons of nice color on the inside. And so for these thick steaks like that, you definitely want to cook low and slow in the oven, and then just finish them off like that with a nice hot sear. Let's go ahead and give that a little try real quick. Wow, amazing. Such good flavor, so easy to do right here in your kitchen. Definitely try this out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you again soon.